Being Jaylen Brown might be one of the most underrated blessings in the NBA. You're an all-star talent, a proven winner, a top-tier two-way player, and you get to do it all without the full weight of the spotlight. When you have a big game, people suddenly start the conversation, is Jaylen Brown actually the best player on the Celtics? They question if you're the true alpha, the finals MVP, the more consistent performer. But when you have an off night, the criticism barely touches you. You're not the face of the franchise, so the media doesn't swarm, the narrative doesn't flip. You get to stay out of the fire while still collecting the wins, the praise, and the contract. That balance, being respected without being blamed, is rare in a league that eats its stars alive. You get to work in peace. You get to shine when it matters, but not be blamed when it doesn't. And the best part? When you do play like the number one guy, nobody's surprised anymore. You're in that rare space where people expect excellence, but don't demand perfection. And in a team built around Jason Tatum, that space gives you freedom. You can drop 30, lock up the best wing on the other side, and still fly under the radar enough to avoid the noise. That's power without pressure. Jamal Murray lives in that same space. He plays next to the best big man in basketball, and when the Nuggets win, Jokic rightfully gets most of the love. But when Murray heats up and takes over a playoff game, people suddenly remember he's a superstar too. And if he has a bad night, it's never on him. Barely anyone brings it up. Nobody questions his contract. Nobody calls him a fraud. Just like Jaylen, Jamal gets to be the closer, the wild card, the guy who can change a series, but not the one who has to carry the weight of every storyline. It's the perfect role for a killer who doesn't need the camera to feel validated. That's what makes being Jaylen Brown great. You're one of the highest paid players in the league, playing for a title contender, with freedom to grow and space to fail. You get to be the reason your team wins without being the reason they lose. You've got respect, leverage, and just enough shade to stay locked in. And in a league where every star is judged under a microscope, that's a luxury most players will never know.